The 2024 boxing match between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul captured global attention as one of the most unconventional bouts in recent memory. It featured the legendary former heavyweight champion, 58-year-old Mike Tyson, making his return to professional boxing against YouTube star-turned-boxer Jake Paul, 27. The fight, held on November 15, 2024, at AT&T Stadium in Texas, was surrounded by intense hype, but also sparked debate about its validity as a serious contest. The 2024 boxing match between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul captured global attention as one of the most unconventional bouts in recent memory. It featured the legendary former heavyweight champion, 58-year-old Mike Tyson, making his return to professional boxing against YouTube star-turned-boxer Jake Paul, 27. The fight, held on November 15, 2024, at AT&T Stadium in Texas, was surrounded by intense hype but also sparked debate about its validity as a serious contest. Pre-fight build-up. The fight was promoted as a spectacle more than a competitive bout. Tyson, despite being decades removed from his prime, expressed confidence in his ability to still fight. Jake Paul, known for blending boxing with entertainment, saw the match as an opportunity to share the ring with an icon. Pre-fight antics included Tyson slapping Paul during the weigh-in, a staged moment that added fuel to the promotional fire. The fight, Tyson began the first round aggressively, but quickly showed signs of his age. His trademark power punches were sporadic, and his endurance waned as the fight progressed. Jake Paul maintained control with jabs and combinations, showcasing his superior conditioning and willingness to engage. By the later rounds, Paul was clearly pulling punches, seemingly out of respect for Tyson's age and limitations. Throughout the 8 rounds, Tyson landed a few notable punches but struggled to keep up with Paul's pace. Judges unanimously scored the bout in favor of Paul, 80-72, 79-73, 79-73, marking a decisive victory. Aftermath. After the fight, Paul admitted he held back, stating he didn't want to cause undue harm to Tyson. Tyson, for his part, took pride in his performance, expressing satisfaction with his return despite the loss. He hinted at the possibility of future fights under the right circumstances, emphasizing that his motivation was personal fulfillment rather than public approval. Sporting News, Sky Sports. The match divided opinions, with some praising Tyson's courage and Paul's restraint, while others criticized it as a spectacle that bordered on exploitation. Critics raised concerns about allowing an aging fighter like Tyson to compete in such a physically demanding sport. Sky Sports. Overall, the event blended nostalgia and entertainment, captivating fans while sparking conversations about age, safety, and the evolving nature of boxing. The much-anticipated bout between Mike Tyson, 58, and Jake Paul, 27, took place on November 15, 2024, at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Jake Paul won the fight via unanimous decision after 8 rounds, with judges scoring it 80-72, 79-73, and 79-73 in his favor. Tyson, in his first professional fight since 2005, showed flashes of his former self but struggled against the younger and more active Paul. Paul admitted post-fight that he refrained from fully exerting himself out of respect for Tyson's age and legacy. While Tyson displayed occasional aggression, his stamina and speed were clearly diminished, leading to a performance described by some as painful to watch. Despite the outcome, Tyson expressed satisfaction with his effort and did not rule out future appearances in the ring. Paul landed significantly more punches, connecting on 28% of his 278 thrown. compared to Tyson's 18% accuracy on just 97 punches. Despite his legendary status, Tyson struggled with mobility and conditioning, showing signs of age and physical decline. The fight was less competitive than many had hoped, leading to a mixed reception from fans and criticism over the ethics of having a 58-year-old compete professionally. Sporting news. While Tyson hinted he might not be done with boxing, many experts questioned the appropriateness of such matchups, emphasizing the need for better safeguards for aging fighters. Paul: "I didn't want to hurt aging Tyson." Speaking in his post-fight press conference, Paul admitted he didn't want to hurt Tyson, who was showing his age and just surviving in the ring. "I wanted to give the fans a show, but I didn't want to hurt someone that didn't need to be hurt," Paul said. "No, I didn't feel Mike's power. I tried to give the best fight I possibly could. But when someone is just surviving in the ring, it's hard to make it exciting. I couldn't really get him to engage with me, slip shots, or do something super cool. I don't care about what people say. They are always going to have something to say. It is what it is." There was a point when he wasn't really engaging back. I didn't know if he was tired. I could just tell his age was showing a little bit, and I just have so much respect. That violence and war thing between us, after he slapped me, I wanted to be aggressive, take him down, and knock him out. But that went away as the rounds went on. I don't like this stupid idiot kid, but I will say this. He stopped beating on Mike there and showed him some respect and dignity by letting him survive. He didn't go for the KO there. He stepped off him and let him be. Mike, we all adore you, King. You're a superhero to all of us." Tyson refuses to rule out return to the ring. After his first competitive bout in 19 years, Tyson left the window open for future fights. Asked if it was the last time he would be seen in a ring, Tyson told Netflix, "I don't know. It depends on the situation. I don't think so." When asked who a future opponent could be, Tyson pointed out Paul's brother Logan in the crowd. The former world heavyweight champion also said he was absolutely happy with his performance. "I knew Paul was a good fighter," Tyson added. "I didn't prove nothing to anyone, just myself. I'm not one of these guys who goes out to please the world. I'm just happy with what I can do." Tyson has the missiles, but no way of launching them. It was incredibly difficult to watch, painful at times. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. It's up for debate. Whether that should have fallen under the umbrella of a professional boxing match, I'm not so sure it should have. Serious questions need to be asked about safeguarding of boxers. I don't think a 58-year-old man should have been allowed to step into that ring. Why was that allowed to happen? A few months ago, we saw shots of Tyson in a wheelchair and walking with a cane. He certainly didn't have any legs underneath him during the fight. Tyson could knock me and 90% of people out even now if he had the legs to do it. He's still got the missiles, but he hasn't got any way of launching them. Jake Paul deserves some respect for propping up Mike Tyson towards the end when he could have pulled the trigger. He obviously could have tried to knock Tyson out, and I, for one, am pleased he didn't.
Jake's actually boxing beautifully though. Though Mike is older and Mike has no rhythm, Jake's boxing very beautiful.
Nice 1-2 catches Tyson.
Yeah, Jake is looking at that chin.
Yep, trying to get Mike. So he's still getting that mouthpiece. I just don't understand that.
And I don't want to debate or get into an argument with the Hall of Famer, but like I say, it has been a tick of his in fights past. And I don't know what it is. And maybe his son Amir, who's been a great asset to us tonight, can find out sometime. But in terms of Jake Paul, you're right, Roy. He's turning into a boxer.
Yep. Oh, good shot.
Oh, and again, the left hook.
Good shot by Mike.
And Paul's hands are low. 30 seconds left in the fifth. Paul was averaging 35 punches around coming in. We talked about Tyson, of course. You can't really talk about any stats because it's been 20 years. 10 seconds left in the fifth. Body shot by Paul. Right hand lands for Paul.
Good right hand by Paul. But Mike takes some good shots.
Lead left by Tyson.
Yes, Mike is taking those shots.
Yes.
But the question is, for how long?
You need to get on next, man. You can't wait. Relax.
Here see Paul look down and come over with overhand right.
Wow.
Right on Tyson's nose. Good shot. A little lower might have ended the fight. That was a good shot. Looked like it hurt Mike a little bit. And then you see the left hook right there that was partially blocked by Mike's shoulder. But then Mike landed the left hook on the neck. He hit him clean, hit him on the neck. So that wasn't going to happen.
Tyson's neck is one of the more developed in the sport. Very bad. Of course, a strong neck helps you absorb punches.
If I mean Mike's punching Jake on the neck.
Yeah. And Jake, of course, working his neck as well. I mean, all fighters do neck exercises to absorb the blows. But for Jake Paul, it's dictating the terms, and everything being equal, you don't want to overhype, undersell. Again, he's facing a 58-year-old man, and we're trying to tell the story of the fight, Rosie.
But it's a hard story to watch.
I think we'll see all we're going to see from Mike as far as dangerous shots. Jake's smart. He just fight him from the outside now and keep beating like that and having his way.
All right, let's go check in with Ariel Helwani and Jake Paul's corner.
I'm here with Jalion Love. Jalion, how do you think Jake's doing?
He's doing great. Boxing well, comfortable, in control.
Is the finish near, you think?
I mean, we just setting it up. We boxing. It happens.
I heard Logan say use the jab more. Do you want to see him use the jab more?
Of course, it's the most important punch in boxing. And you got a guy that's slow, sitting there stagnant. Use that jab. Break him down.
Thanks. Good luck.
Using the jab to break down Tyson. 40 seconds left in the sixth. Tyson moving laterally, unable to, and his former trainer Teddy Atlas wondered whether he would still have the delivery system. It appears he doesn't.
No, he doesn't have it anymore. There's my goal.
Question I have is, why isn't Jake Paul just teeing off on him?
I don't want that to happen.